So let's get started. Let me show you the base of what I have got going on here. This is basically what it's going to look like when it's done before we put the top coat on. And this is what we start with. We do our base coat, and then we do half Blue Escape, half Blue Escape, half Aqua Fantasy. And I've left this one blank so I can get that going. The line down the middle does not have to be perfect, as you know, you're going to end up with some kind of abstract that are going to look different from one another. Just a really cool design, so perfection is not key in this case. So we'll start by doing half of the nail in my Aqua Fantasy. Just to stripe down the line in the middle, one side. And then we're going to take the Blue Escape and not have too much on the brush. And we're going to just do the other side as well. The Blue Escape is a little bit lighter than the Aqua Fantasy, so you may have to go over it probably twice. Okay. And then how we're doing the technique is, as I said, it's a dry brush technique, so you're going to take all of the nail polish off from every side and angle so that you're left with practically nothing, and it's kind of hard to drag across. And you're going to lightly drag on the side of the Aqua Fantasy with the Blue Escape. And as you see, it skips, leaving the undercolor showing, which is what we want to do. We just want that little hint. Just skips and leaves little traces of the color. That's all we want. We don't want much nail polish to be on there. Then we're going to take our sparkler color. It's one of the sparkle collections, Splendid Blue. And we're going to do the same thing. And since this one's really, really dark, you definitely want to make sure that you take off as much of the nail polish as possible. And you do the same thing, but you're going to start from this end since you already added some coloring to that side. And just drag lightly towards the middle, but not on the other side. And again, it does this skipping thing where it's just leaving traces of the color because the brush is so dry it doesn't sweep through, and that's what you want. Now you're going to take the white. So we've done Blue Escape on top of the Aqua Fantasy over here, and we've done Splendid Blue dragged across the Blue Escape on this side. And now we're going to take the white and we're going to drag it across, like all over the rest of the nail. But again, it needs to be dry brush, practically nothing on it. As you can see, there is barely any nail polish on here. And if you find that it's sweeping across too easily, just take a little bit more off and just work with it. It's pretty